Unbelievably, for the second IROC race in a row, Steve Kinser, king of the Outlaws, has been on his lid.
Good news is, wheels down this time.
Yeah, and he's
what
okay.
A wild ride, guys. I mean, a wild ride coming off of turn 2.
He and Max Pappas involved, and Scott Sharp. Now, Steve's moving around in the car. He's okay, but Pappas's car all torn up at the back, and pretty heavy damage to Scott Sharp as well. The first on-track collision that's put us under caution today.
Yeah, coming off of turn 2, somebody got squeezed up in the outside wall. Once they collected the outside wall, they came back across the racetrack, and the rest of it just kind of was triggered.
So let's show you what happened. I believe the initial contact is Scott Sharp, I believe, with Pappas, the number 16. Sharp coming up the track, or on the outside, excuse me, he's on the outside, and it is with Pappas.
There was nowhere for Sharp to go in the 08. You know, when Pappas comes back across the racetrack, he gets into the 11 car. Kinser starts barrel rolling down the backstretch, but fortunately lands on his wheels. I guarantee you right there, Larry, Kinser is saying, please get back on your wheels. Please get back on your wheels.
Yeah, that sky they painted on the inside roof of his car was no joke. There it is.
You could almost see Pappas trying to turn the car down there, but the car's just going to the outside.
Now, Steve Kinser has climbed out of the car. He is okay. Let's show you this in real time.
Kinser just a victim again in the 11 car.
And also, that was a hard hit to the inside wall for Max Pappas. And for the second IROC race in a row, Steve Kinser has to make the difficult walk to take the mandatory trip to the care center. Now, Max Pappas has driven his car back to the IROC pits along the front straightaway. You see, he is okay. I don't think that car will be doing any more laps tonight.
No, I think he's pretty much done for the evening. Every corner on it is either tore up, bent.
Looks like it's been at Martinsville.
And just remember, we talked at the top of the show, all of the wreck repair and replacement of cars the IROC guys had to do in the last 6 weeks since Daytona. And we've got several cars tore up again here. They've got a little longer time to prepare them for Daytona, but not what they were looking for to come out of here. Yeah, unfortunately, I was looking at the word IROC, trying to figure out what you can make with it. It kind of came up with the impossible repair of cars. And again, it looks like that's what they're going to have to do. Jason Knorr and his crew are going to have to go back and make some extensive repairs or build some new cars.
So Max is okay. Scott Sharp is going to try to stay in the race, though they have the hood up and they're working on the left side of his car. Matt?
And Max Pappas has climbed from his car. Now, Max, we have the video for you. Walk us through what happened on the racetrack.
Let's see.
Waiting for that crash to be queued up. What happened from your vantage point, Max?
I was pushing quite a lot getting out of 2, and you know, I don't know. I can't really see.
Very close quarters racing.
Yeah, I felt that you know, was very close racing. You know, maybe a little bit too much contact sometimes. I went out of 2. You know, maybe it's my fault. I'm not really sure. You know, looks like I was coming out and I had a guy right on the side, and maybe it was my fault. I touched him and I went sideways. I went straight into the wall, and after that, you know, let's say, yeah, I think it was Scott Sharp out there, wasn't it?
It was Scott Sharp.
Yeah, it was Scott Sharp on the outside. We need to see it one more time to really understand. You know, it was very close racing, and you know, a little bit of touch here and there maybe it could have caused that. I need to see.
Well, the good news is everybody has walked away from this crash.
Yeah, unfortunately, Steve went upside down one more time, and you know, it's a shame for the Crown Royal cars, you know, but we're gonna have to see one more time to see it exactly. But it was very close racing. Sometimes, you know, a little touch here and there, maybe it's a little bit too much.
Thanks, Max.
Thanks.
It was Pappas who slid up into Scott Sharp and then came across track into Steve Kinser. At least 2 of those 3 cars are going to be out. Rear bumper camera of Martin Truex Jr. Watch this 10 car.
That's happening at about 175 to 180 miles per hour. And he gets down on the apron. That's when I got concerned, is right there as he got below them. Because remember, that transition has a difference in banking right there, but he's safe.
Here's Captain Kinser. Steve got his pilot's license in Daytona. off the front bumper of Tony Stewart after Stewart got tapped and got up and into Kinser. A long slide for life on his roof. And just a few minutes ago, more of the same. More aerial acrobatics for the king of the Outlaws, the 20-time champion. This time got it back on its wheels, but he was as much a passenger as driver. He's got to be one of
second race in a row, Steve.
I don't know what to say. I mean, was making a little charge up through there then, and wasn't nobody in my way. And I see Max and him getting the wall, and I went down to the inside, and I thought I had him cleared. And I started bombing on once I felt somebody hit me in the quarter panel and turned me back around.
You thinking, oh, here we go again?
Well, I really didn't think so. I was going to get on the top again, but there it went again. I don't know what to say. It started a heck of a year, I guess. Let's hope things straighten out a little bit.
The good thing is he walked out of the Info Care Center. Mike?
Well, I'm glad he can laugh about it.